What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Look, I'm very aware that a lot of relationships in Hollywood are not indicative of what we consider the norm. All right, um, they go around, doing things even when married that you know even couples who are not married won't do out of respect toward one another. So I always keep that in the back of my mind when listening to these people talk. But I have to say, Gabrielle Union is one of the most disrespectful persons I've ever heard. And I can only imagine how many women on social media would be at the person's throat if she was a male talking the way that she talks. First of all, and this just goes back to 2008 or 9 or whatever it was when I first started hearing her talk. Um, she talks way too much about other men. If you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, I think she was on the Tonight Show, maybe, with Jimmy Farrell, whatever his name is. The one that used to be on Saturday Night Live, always laugh at his own sketches. Whatever his name is. It was either that or the one on ABC. But anyway, she was talking about how in her chat groups, everybody in her chat group, I guess, are women, love Jalen Hurts. Now that I think about it, probably some other people other than women in her chat group. But they all love Jalen Hurts, and I'm not just talking about from a talent perspective. She was kind of insinuating his appearance and looks and all of that stuff, right? And then she was talking about how in the past there have been other, athletes that they've swooned over and fantasized over, whatever, right? And I'm just thinking, like, since when has it been cool for married women I gotta say married women in this situation. Since when has it become cool for married women to openly lust over other men, in particular younger men? I mean, you're 50, Jalen Hurts is 24. He's technically young enough to be your son, but it's okay for you to lust over this man. But yet, let this be Eddie Murphy, who's 61. Let him say something sexual about, let him say something sexual on television about somebody like, trying to think of someone comparable. Lisa Bonet's daughter. Let him say something sexual about her and see how Twitter responds to that. How Facebook collectively responds to that. They'll call him a predator, pervert, all this other shit. But these women get away with all this. And how disrespectful is this toward Dwyane Wade? I mean, the last several years I can think of, whenever she's talking about other men. Whether her past husband, and whether it was right, whether she felt like she was in a right to cheat on him, or other past relationships she's had, and talking about other men in general, and I'm just like, you're married, and I'm like, what, Dwyane Wade, like, he deals with this? I never heard her talk about Dwyane Wade like she should. But that's the modern day relationship in Hollywood. And I hate to say this, but more and more we're seeing this with a lot of black women and black men when they're married, and the black male often exhibits cuckold tendencies, man. the woman pretty much runs the relationship. She's she's basically the force dynamic within the relationship. It revolves around her ideology. The male is always adjusting his beliefs and always adjusting his schedule around hers. And, this is the modern day marriage in today's society, oftentimes the modern day relationship. And look, I don't want to demonize women because there are a lot of great women out there. You're all not like that. And it pisses me off when men lump women into one bad pile. But there is something there. And that's why a lot of men have been going out of the country. Because there's something wrong with the culture here in this country. Feminism has ruined, in my opinion, feminism has ruined and corrupted a lot of women in this country. There's nothing wrong with compromising when you're a woman, but the feminist mentality makes it seem like compromising is being weak, when relationships is about compromising. But anyway, that's all I had to say in this one, man. Gabrielle Union is quickly becoming one of my least favorite individuals in Hollywood. But tell me what you guys think.